Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Tuesday morning, it is the 6th day of March and raining. As I make this, it's been raining for a few hours. No thunder and lightning at this location yet, but a very busy radar that I'm going to show you. And we'll look at future radar and walk you through the timeline of when the rain will be heaviest, and I think it's going to be a very wet morning commute. This is a cold front coming in. It's going to deliver the coldest air we've had in several weeks. You know, a couple of chilly days, some cold nights in the 30s, and I think we're going to be very close to the freeze mark on Friday morning. If we don't get to freezing, we'll be in the neighborhood, certainly. And then this storm system this coming weekend, it really has my attention. It looks pretty potent to me. Let's get started this morning, starting with radar. Early this morning, as I make your movie, widespread showers and thunderstorms. Mississippi, Alabama, even into western Georgia. There's the cold front back in Mississippi at the early morning hours, and you can see how the front moves with the rain area moving across much of the area and drenching us during morning commute, and then into southeast Alabama this afternoon before exiting the state early this evening. That loop goes till 5 p.m. I'll show you a couple of snapshots here. Here's 8 o'clock in the morning, showing some pockets of locally heavy rain for that morning commute, and maybe even some thunder and lightning in some cases as well. And then by 12 noon, notice how the rain starts to edge out of central Alabama, dominating most of South Alabama and southeast Alabama at the noon hour. And by noon, the front is now past Troy into southeast Alabama, moving into the Wiregrass. Colder air funneling in back behind it. Storm Prediction Center says some of the storms, let's say south of Dothan, could be strong, possibly severe, marginal severe weather risks. So right now they do not include Alabama. We'll keep an eye on that. Morning showers and thunderstorms with a high temperature today in the lower 60s, then falling off later in the afternoon. Low tonight 42, so colder. Northwest winds 10 to 18 miles per hour. And there is the late season cold plunge that comes in back behind the front beginning tomorrow night. A breezy and colder day tomorrow with high temperatures only in the 50s. The winds will make it seem colder than that. And I think the cold morning on Thursday will be around 34 with a chilly day. Temperatures only in the 50s on Thursday. This is cold for March. And the models are waffling a little bit on the numbers for Friday morning, but I still think we'll be in the low 30s right around dawn on Friday morning, very close to the freeze mark in most areas, the coldest morning in this series, and then an afternoon recovery on Friday with temperatures into the middle 60s by then. Saturday, I think we're in the low 70s, showers and thunderstorms perhaps later on in the afternoon, and a better chance Saturday evening and Saturday night, and this looks like a pretty potent setup to me. We don't know if it's going to be severe yet, but that looks highly suspect as far as the setup for possible severe weather. We'll keep you up to date. Sunday morning at 7 a.m., the front is right through the center of Alabama. Could be a very stormy Sunday morning. That's the time change morning, by the way. And then on Sunday noon, we've got the front into Georgia, and the showers coming to an end early Sunday afternoon. So 57 is the best we can do tomorrow. And then 34 on Thursday morning. Highs only in the 50s on Thursday. Mid-60s Friday after near freezing. It could be a late season freeze. And then on Saturday, lower 70s with showers and thunderstorms Saturday night into Sunday. And then Sunday's high around 67. This is the European out 10 days. It shows the much colder plunge behind this storm system in the coldest morning Friday morning, right around freezing. Then it shows the storm system Saturday night into Sunday. Notice how we warm up Saturday ahead of the storm system. Then cooler again back behind it next week. So this is the European numbers. It shows the coldest morning Friday morning in the lower 30s, and then it shows the warm-up on Saturday. Then it shows the cooler air coming in back behind that next front. We'll look at the GFS. This goes out 16 days. It's got some very chilly mornings, Thursday and Friday morning. In fact, it prints out 30 on Friday morning. That's perhaps a little extreme. Then it shows the warm-up over the weekend before it turns colder again next week. This is the weekend we spring forward. We lose an hour of sleep this weekend as we go back to daylight saving time. I always try to put an S on that, but there is no S on it. So get ready to spring forward this weekend. Boy, I hope you have our weather app on your phone or tablet. It's going to be very useful in a situation like this, plus the other storm system coming in this weekend, and even for the late season freeze with the hourly forecast. It's got this interactive radar that I really like because you can put on layers and see where the lightning is and go down to the neighborhood level, plus push notifications for severe weather alerts. It's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. I'm starting to get wet here. I'm live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg, Jay, Emily, and Bailey, who is very smart. She's in there today. Good girl, Bailey. You're smart. Daddy's getting wet. And there'll be another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m. Take it easy on this very wet morning commute. And when you're out and about, my forecast is available twice an hour on 8 radio stations. That's the Blue Water family of stations. I'll see you later. We'll talk more about this active week tomorrow morning.
Rich Thomas weather.